So the beginning of the school year, the kids, they just didn't know how to interact with each other. They missed almost 2 years of social interactions with each other every day from not being in person in school.
Kids don't really pay attention to being kind anymore, and they just aren't like that much.
People were hearing about how people weren't being kind to one another. The school decided kind of like to do something about it.
Primos as a whole is just always focused on kindness, and we're just making a more structured effort to promote how important it is to be kind to yourself and to others.
We're always doing kind things and looking at ways to get the kids engaged in kind activities and how to treat other people kindly.
I've always been interested in teaching youth how to be kind to themselves so that they can be kind to others.
So they made this kindness club.
It was an opportunity to invite every child at their lunch recess to come in, and we do different activities.
We talk about why it's so important to be kind and what we can do to be kinder.
We make posters and we just hang out and have fun.
Basically that's it, just to help show awareness, to be kind to one another.
They just want to be part of something. They want to be part of the bigger collective, and practicing kindness is one of the best ways to do it.
This year, since we were back in school, we decided that the cereal box domino challenge, that would be a really nice kickoff for being kind. The kids were just so excited, especially when we started piling up the boxes. They would just keep going by and go, oh my gosh, we got more, we got more.
We set it up outside on the blacktop.
I remember going outside and they were just piling them up in dominoes, ready to knock them down.
All the teachers were really stressed out about it, especially my teacher. She was like, oh my God, it's gonna fall. It's too spaced out. Move this together.
We're gonna count backwards from 3 and Dante's gonna start it off. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I honestly thought it was gonna stop. I was frozen the whole time watching.
A whole bunch of the kids started to yell and they were screaming and laughing.
It was a crazy day that day. The 5th grade did have to stay back after all the grades went in, and we did have to collect everything.
And then all those boxes got donated to a charity.
So we were able to begin the school year together as a school and have that excitement back.
It was exciting, and I was really happy to be part of it.
In my 4th grade classroom, I started to hear Ukraine becoming a buzzword. Kids were seeing things on TikTok, YouTube, the news, and they started to discuss what we could do to help out. I actually was able to find a local Ukrainian church that was right around the corner that was accepting donations. And I was like, you guys up for it? We can put something together and see if the school wants to help out. And they were so about it.
It took a total of 3 days just to make the posters because we want the posters to actually look good. They draw it on the paper to put on the box. And then after that, we set it up, we put it up on Miss Massimo's cart.
And we opened it up to the whole school, and donations started flowing in.
When you enter the school, you can see this table full of food, and there's a good amount on there. So yes, I would call it a success.
It was amazing to see how excited these kids were to be I have a donation. Where does it go? It was heartwarming to see how much they wanted to help out.
We're helping out, and when you help out, it's kind to other people.
We did have a huge issue with people just dumping water bottles on the floor.
The 5th graders decided to take action and started the Primos recycling program.
Royal recyclers come around at the end of the day and empty the recycling bins.
You just pick it up, dump it in yours, put it back down, and you say, have a nice day.
And once that recycling bin is full, you would take it and then dump it into the big recycling bin. It helps show that we should take care of our earth and that we should take care of each other and help our earth in a very good way.
We're proof that even 5th graders can change the environment by making it better.
Before COVID all started, I had written a grant to create a mural about kindness. And so, although we had to put it on hold for a little bit, I started it with my 5th grade this year.
We wrote Be the Eye and Kind.
We decided to not make it just plain regular colors. We decided to have our school kind of likes to be unique.
So I told them, I wanted to make it more about Upper Darby, more about Primus, more focused around our community here.
A whole bunch of kids decided to make designs.
The first one I did, I thought was really cool, but it wasn't this one. The K, there's a butterfly in the K, and it's just purple and pink. And then the N is, Primos is so full of color. Everybody is full of color, so a rainbow would be perfect in that. The D is yellow and purple, the colors of Primos. That's where I got this.
I did the D. The D was like a space theme. So like you could do like Earth and Jupiter and like all those other planets.
And then I had pulled pieces from a couple different designs together to make one cohesive mural.
Once it was time to actually paint it on the wall, she drew the outline of it, and then once we finished doing like the base, the other classes went in and they did theirs.
I think it looks like amazing.
It reminds us every time we walk into the building to be kind.
A lot of the kids really enjoyed the different things that we've done.
We kind of lead them into these activities, but the goal is for them to, in the future, start doing things like this on their own.
It's really made an impact on how we treat each other and how we're kind to other people.
And it just shows that people aren't just taking this for granted, they are caring about this.
And when they see the impact it has, it just helps shape them into great citizens, kind humans, and constantly looking for things to give back like we do here at Primos.